and welcome. It's the start of a brand new week and a brand new FII episode for you. I'm Sonal Mehrotra Kapoor and I somehow have a feeling that you're particularly going to enjoy this one. Why? Because it's all about travel. Well, the holiday season has just kicked in, whether it's a break from pollution in the national capital or just the fatigue of 2020 that you want to get out of with keeping the safety precautions in mind. Well, holiday is a conversation in every household. So what have we done? On FII, we've picked up for you the top 9 trends that are going to dominate this holiday season. If you are planning a holiday, this should aid you. If you've already signed up for something, this is something you should keep in mind. So let's dive in straight to that. Well, the digital travel leader Bookings.com has now combined a research from more than 20,000 travelers across 28 countries and territories, including India, which insights from property research data as well as over 20 years of travel expertise to reveal 9 of the future of travel predictions in the coming year and beyond. The key highlights from that, let me just tell you that first. With 71% of Indian travelers responding that they won't be comfortable traveling until a coronavirus vaccine or treatment is in place. It may be a long term before we experience the world as freely as we did previously, but the industry will continue to adapt at pace and satiating our appetite to travel whenever it's safe to do so. Also, the country manager for Bookings.com, Ritu Mehrotra, gave a quote, and let me bring that to you. It says that 2020 has been a year like no other, and while it will be some time before travel returns to pre-pandemic levels, all signs point to fundamental an enduring role that travel plays in our lives and the joy and inspiration it brings to people during times of uncertainty, enhancing our understanding of one another and our common desire to explore beyond the horizon. She says that she believes that the travel has been a unique potential to come back stronger than ever in the years ahead as the primary driver of growth, equality, prosperity for people and everywhere. In the meantime, she talks about the mission to make travel more easier, offering customers more widest choice of experience and to ensure that it remains to be an unforgettable one. So here are the 9 predictions from this survey. Prediction number 1 is about safety and the cleanups. Remember, in the future, 86% of Indian travelers will take more precautions due to coronavirus and will look at travel industry to help them gear up for the new normal. It also talks about how 71% will avoid certain destinations and 78% expect tourist attractions to adapt to allow for social distancing in parallel. 77% of the respondents said that will only book a particular accommodation if it's clear what health and hygiene policies are in place at that destination. And with 3/4 favouring accommodation that have antibacterial and sanitization products, 78% of Indian travellers will accept travelling to destinations that have health spot checks on arrival, and 81% will accept wearing a mask in public. Number 2 is the wandermust. Time at home has made people crave the world outside more than ever. And during the recent lockdowns, 2/3, that's about 63% or so, of Indian travellers reported being excited about travelling again, while about 63% indicated that they were more appreciative of travel and will likewise not take it for granted in the future. 65% of Indian travellers are wanting to travel more in the future to make up for the time lost in 2020. What's more, over 50% intend to plan a trip to make up for a celebration missed, such as a milestone birthday or a wedding anniversary due to the coronavirus, while 54% intend to rebook a trip which they had to cancel. Number 3 is vital value. Travellers will be scrutinizing spend more and more come 2021, with 70% of Indian travellers indicating that they will be more price conscious when it comes to searching and planning a future holiday trip. In addition, 64% are more likely to hunt down promotions and savings and behaviors that we predict will last years. The value consumers expect will go beyond the price tags, with 77% of Indian travellers stating that they want travel booking platforms to increase their transparency about cancellation policy, extremely important, refund processes, trip insurance options as well. The focus travellers are likely to keep on flexibility will also remain in the forefront, and travellers also considering refundable accommodations a must-have for their next trip, as to 36% of them when it comes to flexibility of time change as well. Number 4 is about familiarity and not just being a tourist in the place. Now, domestic trips will continue to dominate the travel space, with 52% of Indian travellers planning to travel within their own country in the medium term. That's about 7 to 12 months till the time we actually have a vaccine going, and 41% planning to do so in the long term. When it comes to local travel, 49% plan to explore a new destination within their home region, country, and 50% will take a time to appreciate natural beauty in their home country as well. So all your resort views is what will come in picture here. Also, 57% intend to travel somewhere locally or not. They are already been previously for the familiarity of the place. Prediction number 5. Bye-bye to 9 to 5. Working remotely has irreversibly entered the mainstream during the pandemic, with the knock-on effect that more people will look to take longer trips in the future and effectively combine work and pleasure than ever before. And 68% of Indian travellers have already considered booking somewhere to stay in order to work from a different destination, while 63% would be willing to quarantine as well if they could work remotely. Almost 2/3 of Indian travellers say that they would take the opportunity to extend any business trip to also enjoy leisure time at the destination. Prediction number 6 from that survey is the impact on awakening. Travellers will have a more eco-conscious mindset coming year and beyond, with 70% of the respondents wanting to travel more sustainably in the future. As a result, 78% expect the travel industry to offer more sustainable travel options like also, travellers will consequently visit alternative destinations in a bid to avoid travelling during the peak season as well. 54% talked about overcrowding. Additionally, the impact of coronavirus has inspired 55% of Indian travellers to consider reducing waste or recycling their plastic when travelling once the travel restrictions are lifted, showing that people are not just committed to protecting themselves, but also the places they visit. Let me quickly take you through the last 3 as well. Spontaneity, that's supposed to be another key thing where tech innovation will play a crucial role in rebuilding travel confidence, and will see it accelerated use of tech to adapt to new type of travel. Already about 79% of Indian travellers agree to technology being an important part. So quick, random, spontaneous trips are what is the travel in the future is going to be all about. Number 8, something which is the clear reason why all of us are going to travel, is the search and a reason to escape. That, the survey says, seeking comfort and distraction during the weeks in lockdown, the majority of Indian travellers spend time looking for vacation inspiration, with 56% looking at potential travel destinations as often as once a week. I'm sure you're also one of them. I definitely am. Social media, not the only source of inspiration for Indian travellers when daydreaming about your next trip, with about 49% also opting to have a good old-fashioned chat with friends and family to spark their travel creativity. And number 9, something which is all about the simple pleasures. 75% of the Indian travellers will look to appreciate more simple experiences, such as spending time outdoors or with family when on vacation. 68% will seek out more rural, off the beaten track experiences to immerse themselves in the outdoors, considering the renewed emphasis on privacy, sufficient space, and personal control over cleanliness and hygiene as well. So those are the 9 trends and the predictions that Bookings.com has made in their research, trying to talk to people and respondents and travellers across the world to try and get a sense of what travel in the future is going to be all about. Let me take it forward to my guest now. We've got PP Khanna. He is the President of Association of Domestic Tour Operations of India, board member for the Federation of Association of Indian Tourism and Hospitality. Thank you, Mr. Khanna, for speaking with FYI. We also have Sandeep Khandelwal. He's the chairman of Delhi Hotel and Restaurant Owners Association. We'll be joined shortly by a doctor to give you a perspective on what is actually safe and what is a safe mode of travel, what you should really be keeping in mind. And also in some time by Rajkumar Singla. He's actually from the Kasauli Hotel Association, because that's been the big trend, right? Everybody wants to run off to the hills, especially in North India, come the pandemic season. Let me begin by talking to Mr. Khanna. Mr. Khanna, a couple of things that dominate people's mind, you think, come to planning their holidays this time around. Mode of transport, I believe, is one of the key things. People want to go to locations which are accessible by road.
Good morning, Sonalji, and thank you to NDTV for broadcasting this, news very important during this pandemic. At the moment, only domestic tourism, which is the savior of domestic, the industry, and bringing confidence in the minds of the people to travel. And the travel will never die from their mind, because the travel is very, very important, which is a joy, which is necessity for our, the livelihood and everything. But, people at the moment what exactly they have a still fear in their mind that whether they will be traveling by air or by the public transport or the private transport. Today, the people are traveling by private transport only because, they know they can go to their nearby stations, Aas-Paas travel, which is becoming very, very popular in India. Like if you take the instance of Delhi NCR, people are traveling to Rajasthan.
I like that. Is that what happens when people call you up to book their travel engagements?
Yeah.
Aas-Paas ka kuch bataiye?
Yes, they want exactly to go to from Delhi. If you really consider, they go to Rajasthan, they want to go to Uttarakhand, they want to go to Himachal, and if you really take the instance of the Gujarat, people are from Gujarat, they are traveling to Mount Abu, they are traveling to Udaipur, they are traveling to Saputara. So these are the Aas-Paas travel, and from Maharashtra also, Bombay people are mostly going to Goa because of the beaches and everything. The same thing exactly is happening with, the Maharashtra also, the people are traveling to even to Mahabaleshwar and to another place which is called as a Lonavala. So these are all combined with which is called as the Aas-Paas travel, because they feel themselves to be safe rather than traveling by air or by the public transport.
Right.
So these are the things which are becoming very popular in India. And domestic travel, as you know, is the lifeline of the our country and the
and makes sense as well. Sandeep Khandelwal, let me bring you in. So does that mean if people are going to be traveling more and more in their private vehicles and going to nearby places, they will be traveling in smaller groups as well? That means travel will ultimately get down to family and your friends who are in your close bubble.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Khandelwal. Can you hear me?
Yes. Voice is not audible properly.
Can you hear me, sir, now? Let me do a quick check again. Okay, great. I was trying to understand.
Yes.
I was trying to understand from you, what are the few trends that you're picking up in terms of consumer behavior and traveler experiences that you've gained during the pandemic?
Now, during the pandemic, the people are traveling on a private car. They are coming to Delhi and nearby states. But real problem is that we don't have a train or flight properly started. ना तो plane और ना ही train पूरा properly government ने open किया है ताकि ये जो traveling है वो maximize हो. और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि जो लोकल ट्रैवलर भी हैं वो भी आज कोविड की वजह से डर रहे हैं, दिल्ली आने से, दिल्ली या आसपास के राज्य जाने से डर रहे हैं. सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम ये है कि जो गवर्नमेंट सपोर्ट नहीं है कि किस तरह टूरिज्म को एंकरेज हो.
हाँ, ये एक चैलेंज तो है, पर खंडेलवाल जी आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि लोग अभी होटल्स बुक करने की जगह एयरबीएनबी वगैरह या प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टी ज़्यादा प्रेफर कर रहे हैं क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि वो एक पूरी प्रॉपर्टी में सिर्फ वही रहने वाले हैं एंड वो एक तरह से एक बबल बन जाएगा उनके लिए?
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है क्योंकि बात कोविड से प्रिकॉशन की बात है। प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टीज में और जो बीएनबी, जो इस तरह के प्रॉपर्टीज एयरबीएनबी के प्रॉपर्टीज हैं, उसमें सिर्फ सबसे बड़ी बात है हर किसी को अपना सेफ्टी साइड देखना है। कोविड में जो प्रिकॉशंस हैं, होटलियर जो गेस्ट हाउस हैं वो ज्यादा प्रिकॉशन ले रहे हैं क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट का ध्यान सारा उस तरफ फोकस्ड है। इस वजह से ये ज्यादा सेफ है प्लेसेस हैं और इसका इम्पैक्ट मेरे को नहीं लगता कि भी एयरबीएनबी को बेनिफिट मिलेगा या प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टीज को बेनिफिट मिलेगा।
आपके अभी कितने ऑक्यूपेशन चल रहा होगा? ऑक्यूपेंसी कितनी चल रही होगी अभी आपके होटल्स में?
Occupancy is too low. Occupancy is too low. Our industry is in depression. Only समझ लीजिए 10-15% occupancy is there in Delhi. और बहुत सारे होटल तो क्लोज डाउन भी हैं. The industry is in fully depression mode.
So that's a parallel reality to what's going on. And while there seems to be, so Mr. Khanna, would it be safe to say that while metros and accommodation in metros is going to go down and continues to go down because there's a fear of a larger outbreak in bigger cities, but in remote areas that pickup has already started to happen?
Yeah, in remote area like hill station.
Mr. Khanna, please. I'll come back to Mr. Khandelwal. Mr. Khanna, please go ahead.
People, it is very true that people are really scared of traveling within the city, and the people are traveling to outskirts, where exactly they find there is a less crowded places, and where mostly, like Mr. Khandelwal said, actually more traffic is going to small hotels, small resorts. The reason is that they understand that the hotel or the resort will not be crowded and they will be feeling very safe. And already it has been observed by our association that small stations, small places, small hotels, small resorts are more safer than the bigger ones. So people are going to outside the city to go and stay there so that they can also feel themselves safe and secure. That's the most important thing. What people have in their mind to be away from the infection and from the disease.
Right. And Mr. Khanna, do you think the duration of holidays has also increased? Because people don't want to take that risk constantly. So they want to go at one go and perhaps turn it into a work holiday as well and stay at a location for longer.
No, it is not exactly the fact. The fact is that people are trying and they want to experience that how is that where they are going to the destination particularly or to the hotel they are going. Mostly the people are at the moment is experiencing the weekend holidays. Weekend holidays, if you really think, we have experienced like 15th August to 2nd October, and the last one we have experienced the 6th, 7th and 8th, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Where mostly people are going for that. Once they are experiencing, if their experiences are good, naturally they will be going for that, the long weekend, long holidays. But at the moment, they are all small holidays, 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights maximum, and to up to 5 nights maximum. They are not going for the 10 nights or 12 nights, which was happening earlier also. So people are mostly availing that small vacations, basically.
Right. Right. That's an interesting fact. We also have Rajkumar Singla joining us now. He is the president of the Kasoli Hotel Association. Thank you so much for joining us on NDTV, sir.
Thank you. Welcome.
Welcome to you, sir. Give us an insight. Give us an insight into what exactly is the travel scene in the hills. Earlier, there were a lot of travel restrictions. You had to get a pass to enter the hills. And since the time that's been let go of, do you think travel has boomed in these areas?
No, not at all. But actually in Himachal, it was totally banned before. But now it is started. But still the transport is not on all over the island from Himachal. outside Himachal, it's not yet started. And that's why the tourism is mostly affected by not applying the full buses. Only people those are coming from their own vehicles. They of course are coming.
Right, we
But,
were just talking about that private vehicle has become one of the key things for travel this year. But sir, do you think private properties have picked up? Because, you know, we were just getting visuals from Himachal this morning. It's said to have snowed and it's extremely beautiful and pretty at this time. Do you expect smaller families and smaller groups to be traveling in private cars and at least in the northern belt to be coming there? What are the bookings telling you at the moment?
Yeah, in private properties, of course, they are getting the tourists because people are traveling in their cars, in their vehicles, and of course, private properties, just like you can say villas and homestays and B&B, this thing. So in that, of course, people are coming only in their own vehicles.
That must not be making you very happy, sir. The hotels must be all empty at the moment.
At the same time, hotels are not that much still, I mean, in full functioning. Most of the hotels are still closed because of other problems also.
Right. So before you joined us, Mr. Singla, I was just reading out the predictions for the future of travel. And one of the key things that people want to focus on is the hygiene level and the sanitation level. What do you think are the changes that hotels are doing to build confidence of people, to tell them that, listen, things are in place and we are keeping all the safety precautions in mind?
Of course, in Himachal, people are very conscious about, in hotels also, very conscious about the everything. And they are following, whosoever is open the hotels and this thing, they are just following the government SOPs. And so, still people still are afraid, you can say, or people are not coming up to that level in Himachal also.
All right. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for your perspective, Mr. Khanna, Mr. Singla and Mr. Khandelwal, for joining us and giving us a ground reality into a sense of what exactly and how exactly is it panning out on the ground. So that's a fascinating piece of information to keep in mind while you make your next booking. That's it from us. If you also want us to pick up an issue that's been central to your life, do write into us. You can tweet to us or just email all the details and we'll be sure to pick it up on the show. Thanks so much. See you again tomorrow, 11:30.